Delighted to be joined by Will Hatfield. Will, thanks very much for your time. Difficult day today.
Yeah, difficult. Yeah, I think, like I said, it was always going to be a tough game coming here. But we came here with a lot of belief, a lot of confidence, and I think we started well. Got ourselves in front. So I think that's the most disappointing thing. We got into a really good position, and unfortunately we've let it slip. First half, I thought we competed well. I thought we did some good things. And then second half, we just didn't come out of the blocks, and I think the goals killed us. We were on the front foot, and unfortunately we didn't recover from the 2 goals.
Despite Chester having the better of the second half, both goals that could have been avoided, really.
Yeah, of course they could have done. Yeah, and I think again that's why it's so disappointing. Obviously, the first one, obviously the penalty. The second one, he's just from a set piece. So yeah, really avoidable in terms of the goals. So I just think, like I said, we got into ourselves into a really good position, and to let it slip like we have done is disappointing.
I don't want you to get into any trouble, Will, or get fined, but that penalty for the first goal, I've seen a few replays of it. I don't know if you've seen them or not, but it looked harsh.
I thought it was very soft. Yeah, I was behind it actually, and he's made no action to try and block the cross with his hand. It was in a natural position. Of course, it wasn't right next to his body, but come on, it's very, very soft. So I don't know if he's their gaffer was obviously chirping in the ear to the referee at half time in the first half. Sorry, so yeah, who knows?
I think their gaffer was chirping in the referee's ear for about 95 minutes. Well, he was sort of in the face of the officials, and there at the end, I don't know if you saw what went on, but he was in Steve Watson's face as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and well, that's how he is. So, like I said, I don't want to comment too much on that, but it's no excuses. As I said, we got ourselves into a really good position, and I just don't think, especially second half, we were just a bit off it. Whether I don't know, tiredness, not switched on mentally. Really hard to pinpoint exactly what it is, but I just like I said, no excuses. We just were out of races in that second half, where we normally did, with the standards we've set ourselves.
Some tired legs out there, Bill. I mean, I was looking at some of our players in the first half that looked tired, and then the second half it looked like, it was a tough second half, wasn't it? Yeah,
and I think, like you said, I just said there, second half we were up to the standards that we were at. And maybe that was due to the fact, heavy legs, just obviously it was a one day, humid day, but again, it's no excuses, but there was obviously reasons behind why we weren't at the levels that we should be. And we'll think about it, we'll obviously move on, 3 games to go, and we'll give it the best shot we can to make sure we get 9 points and make sure we get as high as up the table as we can.
Well, that's it. Until it's mathematically impossible, you keep going, don't you?
Yeah, even if we can't get the playoffs, we'll get as close as we can for sure. 3 important games. Obviously got bank holiday weekend coming up, Friday, Monday, so that's going to be tough, but it's coming to the end of the season now, so we're going to give it our all and put everything into it and see where it takes us.
The season compared with last season, Will, it's like chalk and cheese though, isn't it? That's definitely a positive.
It is, yeah. It's obviously chalk and cheese, you said that sport. We've given it a good go, and like I said, we'll keep giving it a go right to the end. There's been a lot more positives this season. Let's see what happens.
Plenty to build on for next season as well, though, isn't there, Will? I mean, there's a lot of good. I was looking at the squad now compared to the start of the season, and I honestly believe that if we'd had this squad at the start of the season, it might have been a few places further up. Fair enough?
Yeah, no, definitely fair enough. We've got some great players, we've got a great squad that we've put together. If we fall short, we fall short. But as I said, we've had a lot of injuries through the season. There's a lot of players who've had a lot of minutes, a lot of games due to the fact of injuries, and the squad being quite small. If you look at the squad now, with not many players injured, we're a strong force, and I think that's why it's so disappointing today that we've got ourselves into such a good position where we should have really held on or gone on and got the second and got the 3 points, because we're more than capable of being in the playoffs.
You're one of the heartbeats of Darlington Football Club, Will. Your passion's always out there. The fans love you.
Yeah.
As somebody who's been involved with Darlington Football Club for a number of years, how important do you think it is for Darlington to have their own stadium and sort of not be sharing with the rugby club? And that's with no disrespect to the rugby club, of course.
Yeah. it's massively important. The fan base, the structure of the club, the name of the club. We've got to take ourselves to the next level, and that's definitely getting our own stadium where our fans can come and enjoy it and have our base, our home. And that's what the fans deserve, that's what the club deserve, and I'm hoping we can eventually do that, because the club deserve it, the fans do, because as I said, fantastic club is Darlington, good name, good reputation, good fan base, and that's key. Let's see what the future holds for Darlington.
Maybe call it the Will Hatfield Stadium.
Maybe not done that much, but like I said, I love it here. I've been here many years now, and I left for a bit, but Darlington's in my blood now. So we'll see what the future holds, as I said, and looking forward to it.
And finally, we'll probably don't want to look ahead to next season until this season's over, but we've got the core of a good squad for next season, have we? Maybe a couple of areas that we need to improve upon. We've been unlucky with injuries, as you've alluded to, but the makings of the gaffers there, Stephen, Terry, so it looks good for next season, doesn't it?
No, it does, the foundations are there for us in terms of the core of the squad and what we've got. Of course we'll reassess where we need to strengthen, but it's about bringing the right players in, because we've got a good group of people in there that get on really well, got a strong bond. As I said, the foundations are set, we'll reassess, and I'm sure the club will do the right things in terms of recruiting and bring the right players in to take us to that next level where we deserve to be.
Appreciate your time, Will. Thanks very much. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.